The Dolphins. Yeah.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
I don't fuck with the L anything unless there's like a tree that I need to hit around. But other than that, I don't fuck with it, and I just adjust where I want it to go and hit the fuck out of it.
Start he was hoping for there as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Now Mayfield. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. This defense for the Dolphins, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time. It's Barkley on the counter, and that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line.
You gotta hold it for like a second and a half, because once it gets up in the red, it stops keeping track.
You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
An any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. They go play action now. Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The sack is by Janoris Jenkins coming in off the corner. On 2nd down now. It's Cook. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for him. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
Oh, what a grab by Woods. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a 1st down. Now it's Wilson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A Miami 1st down, that one going for a gain of 11. So for this defense, a tall order ahead trying to defend against Russell Wilson. Charles, your keys for how they might go about keeping him in check?
Well, before we even get to the keys, let's start with the problems he presents, because he feels pressure so well. He's got a great 6th sense, maybe even a 7th and 8th. He knows where the pressure's coming from. He knows how to slide away from it, sometimes run away from it, and then he finds good throwing lanes to deliver downfield. So to me, it's that pressure inside, big, tall guys to make him try and throw over them and make his height work against him.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
I don't know what that means.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Russell Wilson taking it in from 11 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point up and good by Succa. And that makes the score 7-0.
Matt, I told you you fucked up Elliott's package. You're literally explaining it happening. This is why it happened. Matt was a witness. He saw it. He seen it.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Likely story, sure.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield, he's going to look deep for more. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They currently sit one game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
I punted. He drove the ball down the field, scored a touchdown, gave it back to me. I mean, it's fantasy draft, Dolphins. They got Russell Wilson.
Just a yard to go here on second down.
And
Cook now off the read option.
And the stop
here will come at the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right, letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Succop's kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the three.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's
I
face it,
had
Mark,
the chance to absolutely bust them. My fellows over there, and just bust them.
Coming up at halftime, we'll
I can, but I won't.
Stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Breaks a tackle, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down carry for Barkley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. A handoff to Barkley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Dolphins are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Airing it out deep for Woods. It got his man complete. All you got to do is look it up. Look it up.
No, but yes, it's understated very. My heart is
touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
Yes.
Extra point put through by Succop, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away.
Cut my life.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. A first down throw for Mayfield to Barkley on the check down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. 1 play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield looks to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Forced out to his left. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A give This is Cook. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Wilson. On the move to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. This ball complete to Rager. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 29-yard line. 96 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Dalvin Cook, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 31. Throw left side complete. That's more. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A very solid gain of 27. Mayfield knocks this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Saquon Barkley hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is down to a field goal. after the touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback.
No shit.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive.
Dude,
there,
that's the shit.
Yards.
And that's why
What's wrong with that?
Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. Second in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. Where a player is Dalvin Cook.
And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Dude, Fraggle Rock was the shit.
Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And Cook has it left side. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. This is caught. It's Woods. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Robert Woods with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. McKenzie returning it. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Working with a 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. From the gun, Mayfield. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Oh, it's definitely not.
Eric Wilson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Hard throw, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On second down, it's Cook again. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll run it. Here's Cook. Shifts by him at the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 165 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Hauled in over the middle by Rager. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I'm gonna lose. Probably. It's 31-24.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Basically.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Throwing now is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And the Dolphins have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you can see what they were trying to do, just send those guys out there to make a play, but that is a costly interception.
Yeah, that's kind of like the backyard. Everybody go deep, and let's see if we can find someone. 4 verticals in the wrap. Any other time of the game, I love the call. But here, you're not going to hold safeties, you're not going to hold corners with any looks because they know what the situation is, ends up throwing the interception.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They run it again with Cook. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Wilson to throw. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the lead now up to 14. Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. On the return, it's McKenzie. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
Mayfield will get this out to Barkley, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now Mayfield. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Here's Baker. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the
game is over
statisticians
now.
as this ball game is now officially over. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Well, what hole are y'all on?
So for the Dolphins, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7.
Or no, it said looking. Yeah, sure. Word.